just as shocked as you are. It's Thursday night again, and we are live and in color. Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show coming to you live all across the great world wide web, Facebook and YouTube, and on other things. What's that noise?
I don't know. It ain't got nothing on it. I heard it a while ago when it was just me and you.
I bet I know
That's
what
why I
it
come
is.
in for.
What?
It sounds like my wife's out there on the front porch in a swing. Let me go out there and tell her that Marvin is chastising her.
That's cool. Just stay
Ah,
where
you
you are,
just get
please. Just stay.
we
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 get. We get.
we'll
Don't
deal
don't
Well,
Don't
did
cause
Yeah.
no trouble
No,
now. Don't cause
no,
no
this is
trouble.
gonna be too good when I can go
uh,
blame it on Marvin. I'll be
uh,
right back.
no,
Yeah.
no, no, no. Listen.
Hey, you are now cut from the table out there on what highway on
Uh,
Thompson Town Road.
oh boy.
You out. You are out.
Hey,
Hey,
we
it's
never know.
gonna be it. It's gonna be like the sisters at the church not bringing you any more pies or cakes or good baked goods.
Man, can you imagine if we were scripted and I was and we couldn't do stuff like this? If we had to follow a strict script and like
It
we couldn't
wouldn't work.
impromptu and incognito at the same time. Hey, Thursday night we're live, and we're glad you are joining us here on Charlie Platt, the Dirt Road Sports Show, wherever you are. We appreciate you joining us. This is July the 24th, 2025. Hopefully, you were blessed and maybe got a little bit of rain today. If so, praise the Lord. If not, we pray and you get some maybe in the next day or so. But listen, we're glad you're tuned in for the next hour, hour and 15 minutes. Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show, live and in color. Hey guys, we are live tonight at all of our studios. Enterprise, Georgia, Thompson Town, Georgia, 100% Flamingo Boulevard, Georgia, and turn number 3 at the Old Rocket Speedway in Kinsey, Alabama. Live all across the great United States of America and in foreign countries where it's legal and illegal for us to broadcast. All 57 states, 5 foreign countries, 4 sunken islands, and loud and proud. And we got them joining us already from the great state of Baker County, Georgia. We welcome you tonight, guys, all over. Hey, listen, want to remind you of this, though. If you are a common sense thinking, conservative Judeo Christian principle living person, then you are probably on the right channel. You probably will enjoy what we have to say, most of it. You probably might even laugh. You might even agree with some of the stuff we say. But if you are polar opposite of that, let me just go ahead and tell you that your life for the next hour and hour and 15 minutes is going to be sheer misery. But if you like it, we invite you to stay. Hey, man, we'll even invite you. If you'll send me your number, we'll plug you in and we'll talk to you for a few minutes live, if you will. Hey, guys,
It won't be long.
99.999999 and 1/99th of 1/99th of an inch in diagonal tonight. Brand new one. Got a brand new one. Ms. Goolsby's. We're live at Ms. Goolsby's Gold Teeth Recapping and German Shepherd Gender Reassignment in Gordon, Alabama.
Is she the one that's going to renovate the old bonfire and move that new business in there?
If it grows enough, she's just opened
Oh,
up.
okay.
Does gold teeth cat recapping, and if you got a German Shepherd that needs reassigning, I think she's got castrating Carl on contract.
I started to say, gotta have castrating Carl in this somewhere.
Taking over and castrating Charles
That's it.
territory
Uh-huh.
now. I hope she got him
That's it.
on retainer.
Well,
Is
she
what I
can't be recapping teeth and reassigning German Shepherd dogs at the same time, so she got to have a little help there. But anyway, we give a big shout out to Ms. Goolsby over in Gordon, Alabama.
Marvin,
Yes, sir.
do you?
What's the old guy? What's the old guy's name that they just fired on CBS? What was his name that they just fired? He was a
Yeah, I read
Colbert.
something.
TV guy.
Yeah, Colbert.
Yeah, what's his
Colbert.
name?
Yeah.
Go back. Tell your folks, Mark, that if they not interested in us, go watch the
Yeah.
fool tale. That's the life
What
of
were you
fool.
saying, Queensel?
I
You,
just,
you and about
I
four
was put,
others.
I just was wondering, do you like peach cobbler?
Why do you ask? I see. Hey.
I just want to know if you like peach cobbler. Because if you do, me and Floyd and Charlie will tell you how good the next one is
Hey,
gonna be.
thank you, Lord. Yes,
Cause you
that's what we
ain't you
need.
you
Oh,
ain't gonna get none.
If it's
You,
ready now, I can be over there in about 48 minutes.
I mean, I'm just saying, can't even
Yeah.
swing on the porch
I'm with you. I'm
for
with you.
Marvin.
Guys, I don't know if
Mm,
y'all kept up with the news this week, but the guy that played on Bill Cosby show, he died at 52. Ozzy Osbourne. I don't know if y'all know that or not, but Ozzy Osbourne died. Are y'all aware of that?
and I had a good friend that died. Well, a friend that died this morning by the name of Terry Bollea, Hulk Hogan.
Oh, yep. See that Hook mania right there.
Yeah, he
Yeah, he was
I heard he had a
strong.
heart attack, Charlie. Is that correct?
he had been. They had tried to keep it quiet, but he'd been in bad shape for some time. Been in ICU. He had some fusion in the neck done. Had some problems with that, and when they went in to check that out, the way I heard it, and they're trying to keep all this quiet. I don't know why, but he started having some cardiac problems, and cardiac arrest got him this morning sometime. Yeah, he
Mm.
it was pretty much a heart attack. 71 years old. He was 2 years older than me.
Wow. And I said before we came on, you had already done an interview with WTVY and gonna do 2 hours in the morning with Wolf FM.
I've done WTVY, WDHN, station in Mobile, station in Birmingham. Somebody out of Nashville. It was some sports radio thing. I mean, he was a phenomenon with the Hulkamania movement and all that. And I remember him. He started when he came to us. He and his friend Ed Leslie, which went on to become Brutus the Barber Beefcake, came in a van. Terry was playing bass guitar in a rock and roll band. They were playing in Augusta. He came over and wanted to be a wrestler, and our booker Louis Chalet said, "I want you to be a wrestler," and that started pretty much his first big push in the wrestling business. He was so poor, he and Ed Leslie were sleeping and living out of that old van that was about broke down.
Mm.
So I saw him when he was making $35 a night in some of the small towns before anybody knew before we built him up to being worth at one time $80 million. And the first wife or second wife took 50 million. He went through every kind of up and down there is to go through: personal problems, family problems, business problems. And I told the guy reporter at Channel 4 this afternoon, I said, I think his greatest accomplishment out of all that he did was 2 years before he died, he accepted Christ and was baptized in a Baptist church down in outside of Tampa, Florida. And so the 25 million didn't go with him anywhere. They say he's worth now, but that
That
acceptance,
baptizing is
it took
paying
him a long.
dividends.
That's
That
why
baptized
I
paying
gonna say that
dividends about
takes.
right now.
And 25 million can't buy that ticket, buddy.
You right, brother.
That's
He took
that's
that. He
that's
took
how
that
I
with him.
remember him from nothing to superstardom to I know how he went out.
Yep. Hey, most important decision he made.
Yes, sir.
Not anything to do with his wealth or his career, but where he
No.
was going to spend eternity, if you
You
will.
got those pictures I sent you.
Yeah. All right. Let me look at. Let's see. All right. Here's one that you sent me.
Now, okay, could go true for everybody. What does it say? This house better be spotless before I can't get home from work. If it's not, everybody's getting a whooping. That was the way they text back in the day. you, you see,
He wrote that on
yeah,
an
you
envelope.
see that? You better believe it, Bubba.
That's
Uh,
right.
sh-
They taped it to the
Show me that
refrigerator.
other one, right? All right, now, I have, and I'm gonna confess, cussed all my life on and off pulpwood trucks. I know the three of y'all have too. You ain't got, I'll answer for y'all. I know because they can be aggravating. But let me give you a little testimony here. I was in the edge of Crenshaw County in that shot. There ain't no shoulder to them roads up there, as you can see. And right in front of me was a pulpwood truck, and right in front of both of us, a tree fell over the road after one car had just gone through it or gone before the tree fell. Now, that is a man that is prepared. It was 94 degrees. Heat index was like 102, 104. This was day before. This was Tuesday, I guess, Monday or Tuesday. He jumped out of that log truck, went around to the passenger door, whipped out his lightweight McCullough chainsaw, and within 5 minutes, that man, bless his heart, sawed that tree up and pulled it off the road. Now,
Man.
That's
I take back the bad things I have said about pulpwood trucks because of that.
Amen, brother. That's some hard working folks. They can
He
make
was a
it happen. I
professional.
guarantee you, yeah, he was a professional. He knew how to handle that chainsaw. And I think that's something that's kind of a dying art is men handling
mm-hmm.
chainsaws. I most of these, especially these white boys around here now, they
Yeah.
scared of them. They scared. They crank them up. They jump back like it's a
You
rattlesnake or something. Number one, they don't know how to use it, and they scared of it. They don't know what it is. They don't know what the purpose of it is. But they'll crank it up if they can ever get it cranked up. I'm talking
you
about.
know who
So, that's something you
Floyd?
around
You
here.
probably know him. I don't know. Marvin might know him. Charlie probably don't. But you know who the best man I ever seen with a chainsaw? That Pat Douglas.
Pat
So
Douglas, yeah,
he, I
yeah,
seen him take
yeah.
a crank up, take a bow saw and cut a tree down with one arm with that bow saw. Now it take
Mm-hmm,
a
Mm,
man to
mm-hmm.
hold one of them old bow saws that they had out there, but he
you
could do
bet.
it now.
He was about 6'8". He was about 6'8", and nothing but sinew and
That's right.
muscle and bone all the way. I remember Mr. Pat Douglas. Raised a
Oh,
great
you
son,
J.E.
J.E. Douglas.
Yeah.
Who ain't he a great guy? I'll tell you a story about J.E. Being J.E. J.E. lived out there close to where I lived. He lived on what they call Mr. Willis Cook's place. Him and his daddy Pat, and they put wood for Mr. Pete Cook, Carlton Pete, if you will. They lived on Mr. Willis's place out there. And I was still living with them, bumming off of them free. And anyway, I had that Dodge, that Pepsi Dodge, that yellow one that runs some fast. And I ran up with J.E., which is Pat Douglas's son. I ran up with him one day in the grocery store. He come in. He's a little bit younger than I am, not much, a little bit. He said, Billy, he said, I remember that Dodge. It wasn't Dodge, it was a Dodge. That Dodge you had. He said, we be on Mr. Willis's place there, and he said, we could hear you when you crook up over there at Mr. Hilton's. And that was my daddy, Mr. Hilton. He knew when I crooked that Dodge up. That Dodge. I crooked that Dodge up. And he said, we tear out for the road for the highway, for the Bellevue Highway. Said, we tear out for the highway. We'd holler say, all right, he done crook up over there, Mr. Hilton. Now, if y'all want to get you a ride to town, y'all better come on, because he's coming. Anyway, I'd come by there. I'd come out and I'd see them standing out by the road, and man, I'd go slow it out, go Dodge down, and they'd jump in the car, and we would I'd take them to town. I'd take them to town. I'd drop them off up at Slappy Cooch here in Concord at the juke joint down there that they went to. I'd drop them off at Slappy Cooch, and I'd go on and attend to all my business, whatever I was doing, and I would circle back through whatever time I was going to go back home. I'd just circle back through, where the juke was. They'd be a bunch of them outside standing around, socializing with one another. And sometimes they would get in the car and they'd be ready to come home. Or sometimes they'd come out and say, we're going to stay. We're going to stay. I said, all right. I said, y'all catch you a ride up. I'd come on back to the house. But he remembered that. And that was in 1968 that transpired, and I got him to tell that story to my wife one day. We were in the grocery store, and he told that story to my wife, and she was blown away. I said, we were raised together. We were friends. We were raised, and he knew that when I cranked that Dodge up over there, that he gonna get him a ride to town. I wouldn't go fly by him and leave him standing by the road. I was gonna take him to town, but he ain't never forgot that, and he had to remind me of that to tell me that story. But that's one of the great stories, if you will, of Southerners, how we
That's right.
interact
hmm
with each other. And I know you folks in Martha's Vineyard ain't got a clue as to what I'm talking about. But I guarantee you, everybody down here in Southwest Georgia and Southeast Alabama and Northwest Florida knows exactly what I'm talking about because you've been in the same position. And I wouldn't trade it for the world.
That's right. And that Slappy Cooch, man, let me tell you something. I don't know if they had it back in 1968, but that was a classy juke joint. Now you got juke joints and you got juke joints with class, just like you got rednecks and you got rednecks with class. Let me
That's
tell
right.
you, I don't, Floyd, remember, I don't know if it didn't then or not, but I know in the 70s, Slappy Cooch had a shoe shine chair out there in front of on that box. You get up there, and they would shine your shoes there outside the juke joint. Yes,
So
sir.
we'll get
Out,
your shoe
now
shine. That's
juke
right.
joint, juke joint with a shoe shine business. Now,
Shoe shine polish. That's right.
Did that, now listen, I'm an outsider, but that have anything to do with individuals maybe in this group winning dancing contests by having something extra put on them shoes before they went in there? Was there any cheating is what I'm trying to say.
we
And,
can't
and
talk
somebody,
about that.
okay, this,
That's another
Yeah,
story for another time.
yeah. We can't
That's
talk about that.
We'll
that's
have to get we'll have to get we'll have to get that one organized. What we Queasel. But yes, it's a true that you're exactly right. Me and Queasel was in a dancing contest there.
That's
that's
right.
right. Y'all won. And
They buck
I
dancing.
just feel
But
like,
you didn't
I
need
feel
to. You didn't need to spill out our secret, though.
Well,
You
I
just let.
just felt like y'all passed a 5 or 10 to the man doing the shining, and he went to the bottom side and put a little something on them shoes that made y'all look like magic.
hey,
We.
and listen, I can't even get blamed for that one tonight. Charlie opened the door on that one, and
I
he
know
was
it. Hey, we let me tell you something though, Charlie. We've been wrong for so long, but we were so right that night. You can believe that now. We was putting me and
Queasel, do you
Floyd
think
was
we can?
putting on a
You
show.
you think we can recollect the story where it makes sense, or you want to try it, or you want to?
We can try it. I ain't never
That's
been
right.
afraid to try nothing.
Yeah. We're talking about Slappy Coots. It was an establishment, and it was a jug joint, and they had a sign up in that it was Slappy Coots. It was, and what they have at that, they have all the mullet fish you can eat, a fish roll or
All them,
something. All
all the mullet fish and fish roe that you
all
could
the
eat.
mullet fish and fish
Served it,
roll you can
served it
eat.
with ice cold lemonade.
That's right. $2.99, $2.99, all you can eat. And as an extra added attraction, we got the International World Championship Book Dancing Contest. Me and Queezer, we said, we look at one another, we pretty good, man. We were sharp back in our day, back when we were younger. We could jar the ground. I'm telling you now, when we showed up, folks know we was there, if you will. We showed up at the picture. But when we used a bunch of mullet row and all, we got in on that $2.99 special. So we said, yeah, we gonna get in the book dancing contest. I mean, anyway, we got in there. They called a Queasel name out, and Queasel got a man. Sparks was flying off of Queasel. Queasel's feet was moving so fast that his feet got so hot that his toenails smelled like burnt cow hooves.
James Brown.
He was getting that. He looked like James Brown. It made James Brown look like a Baptist preacher.
Woo!
We pretty much on track with it so far, Queasel. We
I
somewhere
think we're
on
getting there. Yeah,
track.
yeah. Yeah. Come on, we're getting there. We're getting there.
They tell them they called Queaslerskin out. He's gonna be our contestant. That's what I'm telling you about Queez, man. He come out there, man. He was doing the hooker book. He was doing the mashed potatoes, not the brawl push-ups, but he was doing the mashed potatoes. He was doing the bump. He was doing the stomp. He was doing the pony. He was doing the squeak. He was doing them all, man. He had the crowd. They were just in awe of Queasel's move. He was moving. Queasel was moving. Everything on Queasel was moving but his vowels. That's how fast Queasel was. So they called him out. He went through his routine, and then they called me out. They called Floyd. Tell them about Floyd that Queasel used to do.
Man, it was all, it was almost like they already knew when they just mentioned when they started. That wasn't them good announcers, sort of like them wrestling announcers, and they didn't have a real microphone, but they had a play microphone, and the man was just talking real loud. And so he went through that thing and he started off when that, ladies and gentlemen, now coming to the floor. Are you ready for the? I can't remember that. Are you ready for the greatest show that you have ever seen? In our midst tonight, we have you've heard of the dancing queen. Tonight we got the dancing king. He is here. He has come here from near and far. And you better get ready. You better hang on. You better put on your seatbelts because tonight we got Floyd B. Lloyd, and that was it. I mean, it just the place went wild. Listen, the women in that place, they were rolling in the aisles and foaming at the mouth, and he ain't even never got up on the stage yet. So
Mm.
he come around the corner to get on that stage, and he had on some shoes. And I ain't never seen no shoes just like that. They didn't really look like American shoes. I'm not exactly sure what kind they was, but you could have
What
climbed
kind
a
were they?
well, I don't know, but you could have climbed a fence with them. I'm not exactly what kind of. They was all pointed up.
Oh,
Puerto
that's Puerto
Rican, Puerto Rican fence climbers.
Rico. Yeah,
they was all pointed up. Floyd come around there, and it was like they had an intro song. They played for him. Charlie, we've talked about before. We've talked about when Conway used to come on the stage.
There you go.
That
That
wasn't
light
nothing.
would that,
Uh.
that light would start that. Ooh,
Oh man, that wasn't nothing. They didn't only have the light. Didn't only have the light. They had this is back in the disco. They had them disco things going, man. They had one of them floors what lit up. Boy, when Floyd, every time he take a step, it go a different light, man. It'd be green, red, and every
but
now and then
Queasel, what color pants did he have on?
Floyd,
Yeah.
he had on some canary yaller pants. I mean,
woo.
and they was. I mean, it was almost like you could. I see. I had hair back in them days. Them breeches was so slick. I could part my hair in it. In it, and they was creased. Man, let me tell you something. That the crease in them was so tight you could have cut down a tree with it. That's how trick. He walked out there and he had him on the I mean the most purplest shirt you ever seen in your life. The buttons was purple, the thread was purple. Had him some little old ruff down here around the sleeves. Had it buttoned down back to him, like this right here. Had that throwed up boy. He had him two or three of them gold chains hung around his neck. He got to going out there. He he come he come out there and they got to going and so they got started, man. They got to go on that music and let me tell you something. He got to moving. He was moving like he looked like a Maytag washing machine stuck up in the spin cycle. He just could not be still, boy. He was spinning here, spinning there, spinning there, spinning. I tell you what he did. You mentioned Jane Brown. He looked like Jane Brown standing in a bed of fire ants. That's how fast he was moving now. He had it going ever which direction you want to see. And so they were gonna get slick on him. They're gonna go slick on Floyd. So they took the music from fast and they slowed it down. And man, he put some impressive sledge moves on him when they slowed that music down. He had every woman in there wanted to get up on the floor and dance with him, man. He was just easing around, just slipping it all around. Didn't make no difference. They beat it back up, he'd be right there with it. Floyd put on a show. If they'd have had if cell phones and cameras in them days, me and him be worth millions. Cause just to get that, we'd have put Soul Train and American Bandstand out of business. Just that one night we was there.
Well, Queasel, what was you said he moved. What was his secret to being able to dance and move and slide across that stage so easy?
Well, see, when wasn't nobody looking, Floyd had him. He had him on. I wasn't gonna. But see, you getting like Charlie now. You meddling. You meddling.
I knew it from the beginning. Go ahead.
Y'all remember the old kid that used to play on Miami Vice? You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah,
You know who I'm talking about? He wore
yeah.
them coats.
Mhm.
Floyd had him one of them coats. He had on them yellow breeches, and he had on that purple shirt, and he had him on a baby blue.
Mm.
Uh, what you call it? What's the word for that coat? You know what I'm talking about?
Sport coat. It's
James.
Duster.
a linen sport coat.
Well, that was it. A sports coat.
It was a sports coat.
Anyway. leisure. It was like one of them
Like a
leisure
leisure suit, then
suits.
leisure sport.
Yeah, that's kind of what it was like. One of
If
them
you will.
leisure. See,
And
we
that's back when I had hair too, if you
a, a polyester double knit, if you
will.
please,
Very
leisure
big,
suit.
brother.
and so Floyd played modest when he got up there on the stage. He said, "Y'all dim the lights," you know. And Floyd, Floyd ain't never. Well, he just like he is now. He ain't never. I mean, he's famous. Anywhere you go, he's famous. His reputation precedes him anywhere he goes. So he got him to dim the lights down. And so Floyd reached in his pocket and he kind of walked around and he was kind of doing this number, with his hands as he was going around. Floyd was sifting out some cornmeal to get that
Hmm.
flow good and
Yeah.
slick. Boy, he got that flow slick, and he was doing it. He was, how he moves around, kind of looked like Donald Trump ever moving around and kicking his feet, and he was grinding that cornmeal in so it'd be good and slick. And boy, when he got that stuff slick, he said, "All right, hit it, boys." And when they hit it, let me tell you something. But hey, that ain't the best part of the story. That ain't the best part. We wasn't the only two people there. They was folks, a room full of people, going dance up there. So it got down to the end of it, and everybody had danced. So the judges left, come back in, and they come back in with the results of the thing. So they went through, and gave out the top five. And so when they got down to the runner-up position, mine Floyd, our name ain't been called. We done kind of got our feet hurt. We finna get us some more bullets, sit down and eat. And then all of a sudden, is ladies and gentlemen, the runner up. Tell them, Floyd. Tell them who the runner up was.
Then
They don't believe me. You got
runner up, and then there's Queaslerskin. He's the runner up. And now, ladies and
Go.
gentlemen, presenting to you the world champion, international champion, book dancer of the universe, Floyd B. Lowe.
Go
it.
ahead.
And
It
then
went
that,
wild again.
oh, they went wild. And it was just crazy. And
Qu-
anyway, we,
Well, what
we
did you win, Floyd?
yeah, we
Being
won
the
some
yeah.
prizes. Yeah, we won
Yeah,
some.
we won some prizes.
Yeah, we won some rice. I won a 6 month supply of rice roni. And man, I got the rice roni. And
well,
Queen
what did, what did you?
What?
and
Tell them what. Tell them what I won.
Queen won, he won a toilet brush. Anyway, my rice roni working out good for me, Queasy. I eat that stuff, and my cholesterol level dropped down, and my libido it picked up, my blood pressure dropped down, my testosterone it picked up. Everything worked out good for me. Tell me how. Tell us about how your toilet brush worked out for you.
I didn't have too good a luck with my toilet brush. I used it for 2 or 3 days, then I swear I had to go back to using toilet paper. I couldn't handle that brush no more.
Oh me.
True
I opened
story.
up, I
True.
opened up a can. I opened up a can of
You
worms there.
hold up a
Let
can
me
of
say.
worms on that.
Let
Yeah.
me let me say hello to Miss Gloria Bowie up on Lake Eufaula. Love you, lady. My cousin Earl Dukes is with us tonight. Mr. Dakota Coffee himself, Ron McGee, and you need to say hello to this fella, Queasel. It is Dothan Fire Chief Larry Williams on my page right
Chief,
now.
how are you, man? It's my honor. You got a
Yes,
crack fire
sir.
department over there, man. You got the best of the best, I think.
Bobby, we better pay a
He and
bill or two in here, man. We supposed to write those checks and all. We got to pay a bill in here, Mark.
Yeah, we've been on the air for 33 minutes and we ain't even paid a.
Nobody. We paid that bill.
Charlie, before you have to go off, go ahead and do a little bit right there.
you like you know where your groceries come from? I do. I want to know where my groceries come from, and you'll know that when you do business with Sawyer Meat Company in Headland on 431 and over and between Colquitt and Blakely on US 27. A lot of their beef is locally produced, fine cuts like filet mignon, ribeye, sirloin, T-bone, ground beef, New York strip, whatever the case may be, they'll custom fix it for you. They also have great smoked pork chops. They've got their own sausage. It's absolutely delicious. Whether you want the smoked link sausage or the patty sausage. They got both. A lot of great food, a lot of great accessories to cook with. You'll find at Sewega Meat at the Headland location. A great selection of casseroles and some products from Working Cows Dairy, and all kind of accessories to cook with. Great rubs, great sauces. You'll find both at the Georgia store and the Alabama store. Sewega Meat Company. You can't find any better anywhere. 431 Headland and US 27 between Blakely and Colquitt, Georgia. See them tomorrow for some good food.
Hey, I need to pay two back to back since we hadn't done it. So Queasel, I need you to be ready for this. You're the only one of us that has not seen this. So here is Shingler Law, if you will.
Sometimes you need a lawyer in your corner who ain't scared to fight. He'll defend you, don't matter if you are wrong or right. He's a South Georgia redneck with a ponytail and a law degree. With Billy Shingler as your lawyer, you will always be found not guilty. Just looking at Billy Shingler makes that DA weak. He'll mumble and fumble and be scared to speak. He'll shout, "Your Honor, I surrender, cause I know when I'm beat." Call Billy Shingler when the man has got them cuffs on tight. He'll fuss and cuss and slash and bun, shake his fist and holler, "I'm in your corner, let's fight, fight, fight."
Shingler Law, Donaldsonville, Georgia, 229-524-1225.
Shingler Law, Donaldsonville, Georgia. There's that.
That Weather Channel voice.
That's him, buddy. That's him.
And I tell you, I wish I had a voice like that. I wish I could have if I had a voice like that, I'd be dangerous.
Would. Hey, Charlie, I want to go back.
I wouldn't be dangerous.
I got one question for you, Queasel. This gets back to the truth of the dancing contest.
Would.
And you mentioned it, and I want to clarify. Was he good enough for the women to start throwing underwear at, like Conway Twitty?
Throwing underwear at? They was throwing everything they had at it.
Okay, well, I just wanted.
Look, hey, whoa, hold it, including themselves. They was throwing themselves at him. What you talking about? Would they throw their underwear at him? Look here. Charlie, I'm gonna go back. You mentioned your fire chief. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm serious when I say this too. I can judge a fire department by watching them go to a fire, and I can judge a fire department by watching going by the fire station. Dothan, Alabama has got a top-notch fire department. I've watched them. Every doctor I got's in Dothan, so if I'm in Dothan about much as I'm in Colquitt, and they are impressive. So, Chief, if you're still on there, brother, good job. You're making us proud. I appreciate you. Thank you.
He comes from good stock. I know his mom and daddy, and I know him. He's a good guy.
Well, my doctor was bragging on him the other day. One of my doctors over there in Dothan, he was bragging on him, so that sounds pretty good. But you get back to that thing. I mean, you don't know what a legend Floyd B. Lloyd was.
I'm telling you, I'm beginning to learn.
I've been following him for a long time. I followed him through growing up. I followed him through the JCs. I followed him through. Were
you with him? Were you with him at the Battle of Floydtown? Is what I want to know.
No, I wasn't with him on that one. I wasn't there.
What your granddaddy say to you that time? He said me riding by.
That was Daddy. That was Daddy. We was out there. Our station we growed up on was on the southeast quarter of the square, and all the sand and dirt flowed across the square by us. So every morning, every evening, we had to sweep the whole place. So me and Daddy was out there sweeping. I don't know if it was one Friday night or one Saturday night. We was out there sweeping. I don't know, maybe 10, 12 years old. I don't know how old I was. Anyway, here come Floyd. Come around. It sounded about like J.E. was describing him. You heard him way before you saw him. He come around the square outside and pulling over on the square over where Mohar's Cafe was, and that's over on the other side of the post office. Whooped up under that pecan tree over there, and Daddy said, "Son, come here." I come over and put my arm around it. He said, "You see that boy right yonder?" I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "That's who I don't want you to grow up and be like." I said, "Thank you, sir."
Oh,
that's
world
that's the truth.
famous.
That's the truth if I ever told it right there.
Oh,
Mercy.
I mean, I heard that story.
But
But you know, me and your daddy got to be the best friends in
my
the
daddy
world, man.
loved you to the day
Absolutely.
he died. Oh, he loved you. Yes, he
I know
did.
he did. We got to be some good buddies now. I'm telling you.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I mean, it's amazing how you change. You mature in your life. You live through things and all that. But
Well,
yeah,
you
Lord
was
have
a
mercy.
positive influence on. It was because of you that the greatest academic club that ever graced the hall of Miller County Schools was formed. They was four sweat hogs that come off of your teaching that come through. I mean, we was an academic club.
Oh.
I know you would.
Hey, Troy Howard sent this in to me. This is some viewer sent in, and hey, we were talking to you last week about sending us stuff. This was the Dothan Recreation Free Fish Day at Eastgate Park back on the 18th of July.
That's what I'm talking about.
Uh,
Yes, sir.
Free
Now
fish
that's
at Eastgate Park, and look at all the people there that are enjoying the sport of fishing. And hey, big shout out to Dothan Recreation Department for providing this service and allowing the people to come do that. Thank y'all very much. Wanted to
and
share it with you today.
you you, fishing is a holy sport. It's the only sport that's mentioned in the Bible.
Got a
Oh
point.
yeah,
Well, it
Yeah.
was.
Jesus
Yeah.
Jesus
No,
was
I don't think it was exactly a sport in
Jesus
the Bible, but
Jesus was a fisherman.
sport ways to survive. But go ahead with your
No, I'm
story,
just
Chris.
saying
I'm sorry
Jesus
to interrupt you.
Jesus was a fisherman, and he was good at it. You remember
Yeah.
one night he come out there and told the disciples they wasn't catching them. He said, "Well, throw on the other side of the boat," and they caught so
So on
many
the
they
other
couldn't even
side,
raise the
that's right.
thing. See there? That's
He
what I'm
knew
Y'all,
where
saying.
the brim bed was.
That's what.
That's right.
Yeah,
y'all see,
that's what a brim bed was over on the
Throw it
other
hey,
over,
side.
throw that net over that brim bed. You got it made, buddy.
y'all
Unless the game warden's watching.
look up in the top corner. You see who is tuned in to us.
There we
I see
go.
my man up there. He's
Mighty
Barry
fine
Hill.
There
head, Floyd.
That hat. Don't see the
That's
hat.
right.
Barry Hill. This is what TC Barry Hill. I'm gonna tell you something about TC Barry Hill. I ain't never seen a hat of this quality anywhere in my life. These caps. Now he'd give them out. He'd give them out when we had all this takes with Mac. Everybody there, you get him a cap and everything. I'm giving Marvin two or three. I don't never see him wearing none of his. I don't know where they are, but I know he's got a couple TC hats. Uh, I don't know if you even still make these hats anymore, TC, but they cool hats. Now, if we're gonna try Marvin, if you got an extra hat one more time with a hat,
Yeah.
a cap,
I
if
don't
you
got
will.
one
Now,
neither.
Weasel,
I'll
Charlie
wear
don't ain't gonna
one.
wear no hat.
I'll wear
Yeah.
one.
You will.
And if Marvin gets one, I think since he done went through two and nobody knew about it, he ought to wear it preaching on Sunday morning.
Hey, I'll
Y'all wear it preaching on Sunday morning. Sure have.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. But anyway, uh, it's a cool hat. I don't care who you are. You know, us Southern folks, us Southern men, we wear hats. Have you all ever seen a Yankee or a liberal, especially a white liberal man, try to wear a cap like this right here?
Yeah.
He ain't got a clue as to how to wear it. Number one. Tim Walsh is a prime example. You know, you will can find you a picture of Tim Walsh wearing it was a Kamala Harris Walsh cap, if you will. He can't even load a shotgun. Tim Walsh can't even load a shotgun. He's gonna be vice president of the United States of America. But them Yankees, the Yankees ain't got a clue how to wear no cap,
No.
no hat or nothing. Now some folks, some groups they wear a hat like that right there. But let me ask you something. If Floyd B. Lloyd wearing a hat like that right there, what's the first thing y'all gonna say when y'all see him drive up like that?
Too much.
Here's what the first thing you're gonna say.
Too much
He's
Johnny
drunk.
Walker.
He's drunk. He's
Too
drunk.
much
Too
Johnny
much Johnny
Walker.
Walker.
we,
Too much Johnny Walker.
we're gonna say Floyd has
And then,
been,
and then
what do you
another
call it,
thing,
bibbing?
you gonna wear your hat like you gonna wear your hat like this. This ain't no way to wear a dang hat, if you will. I'm sorry. This is not the dang way to wear a
I
hat.
like the
No.
way you cleaning
You know
that
what a
up.
hat was designed to do? A hat was designed to do what? First, you know what that is right there on a hat? That's what they call a bib. What that does, it keeps the sun out of your eyes and off your nose and all that kind
You
of
remember
stuff.
that big old,
But that's what
that long
a hat.
old fishing hat
That's
I
the way you
used to
wear.
have? You remember you gave me that
Yeah,
long old
that was
fishing
your
hat?
naked fishing hat.
Yeah.
Weasel
That
had a hat.
that was my
Yeah, it
naked
had a
fishing
bib
hat.
on it. Yeah, and me and Marvin always said, you do not need one with a bib that long.
Yeah, that long, Charlie. That bib stuck way on out there.
Hey,
I wish you could find that thing, man.
that's
That was a man. That was
that's
a,
part
look
of
at
what
that
got
right
us
there.
fired right there.
Exactly right. Look at that crew right there. Look down there in the center with that young gentleman with them overalls on and that little green pullover shirt that's barefooted. I want y'all to guess, if you will, who he belongs to.
Oh, that is none other than Lothario.
That's
That's him.
Lothario right there. How old is
Charlie,
Lothario now? That was,
He
gosh, that was
is.
what, 16 years? How long ago was that? 15 years ago? 14 years ago?
He just turned 20.
2009?
He was 4 years old in that picture. No, 5 years old in that picture.
How old is he
and,
now?
21.
20. That's what I thought. Yeah.
Uh,
Yep.
boy,
Good
Charlie,
gracious
look
alive.
back there at that Pepto Bismol pink suit.
look at it. Look at that. Yeah, look at Mac Daddy. Look
Ooh,
at Mac Daddy with his pink suit on and his white hat and white shoes.
look like
And
a
look at
pimp right
Marvin.
out the hood.
Yeah, Marvin. Look at Marvin. How Marvin's dressed up
So
there
you
with
don't
his yellow hat. Got his white. Look at his. Look at his boots.
boot.
We couldn't keep up with Marvin.
No.
And
No.
that Floyd is
Uh,
well
Uh-uh.
with his hat and his sunglasses on.
you could have.
Ain't that something? And my wife on the right hand corner down there with George Strait. He's hugging on her
And
down
it,
there.
what was that?
That's her
What's
name.
standing
That,
next to him? Wasn't that Kenny Chesney?
Uh-uh.
That's what he wanted to be Keith
and
Chesney.
right
Yeah.
above
He
Kenny
called it
Chesney was an outlaw wearing sunglasses. Now, who was that?
that Floyd B.
That's
Lloyd.
what I thought.
You know I ain't aged a bit. If y'all will look at that right there. You know I got old early. Put that back up there, Mark. Put that up there again. On see who we got. All right, there's Marvin and look at the lady back there between Marvin and
That's
Queasel,
what
if you
I'm
will,
talking
with that
about.
cowboy.
Uh-huh.
Now, don't you look at her now.
Uh-huh.
That is Miss Marvin right
And
there.
you gonna tell me Marvin
That
ain't swimming way,
right
way
there.
over his head?
Bad over his
Yeah,
head.
And
Marvin way over his head. What you talking
up in the
about?
top right hand corner is the tender Texan, isn't it? Isn't that
That's the tender Texan in the tight fitting jeans. No, that you talking about? That was in the bottom right hand corner. The
Oh
tender
yeah, yeah,
Texan in the tight
yeah,
fitting
yeah.
jeans. The one on the top up there, smiling up there. Can't see what it is. The third. And if you have a microphone and a light, he will find
He's there. That's all it takes to show him up, get him there is a
it.
microphone and a light.
Oh
If he
dear.
gets lost, just shine a light and hold the microphone up so you'll find him.
That's right. That's
Oh,
exactly
Man, we're
right.
not gonna have time for a commercial. Okay, we having too much fun, Lavon. Go ahead. Do a commercial.
all right, Queasel, go ahead, Queasel.
Man, this is the place. If you hungry, this is where you need to go. TK's Bar and Grill on North Cuthbert Street, north of town. There, right there, where 45 and Cuthbert Street come together. It's right there on your left. Let me tell you something. The best food you ever want. I'm telling you, I have eaten blackened catfish all over the United States, and I have found nowhere that touches theirs. They got a salad bar with everything green on it. Sometimes I wonder to look, make sure they ain't got some of that illegal green stuff down there. And I have to look real close because they got every kind of green thing you could think of on there. All kind of dressings. Man, that catfish. Hey, it's just as good fried as it is blackened. They
Mm.
got them Floyd B. Lloyd home cut fries, French fries. I mean, just right. They got some of the best onion rings you'll ever eat. Hot wings, you can't beat it. They got a shrimp po' boy, hamburger steak. I seen a man almost does not get just almost hurt himself eating a hamburger steak. They had gravy and had them onions and all that piled up on top of it. Man, he was going through it. I know he didn't have no false teeth because he just slung them out the way he was eating. But it's just good food, good service, have a good time, and a reasonable price. Go down there and see Miss Haley. Tell her you heard about it from the Dirt Road Sports Charlie Platt show, and tell them that we said if she wanted to, she could give you a discount. She might not, but whatever it costs you, I promise you to be worth it. If you don't want to sit down and eat, call them 254-7850. They will have it ready for you when you go in there to pick it up. Go see them. TK's Bar and Grill.
Hey guys, Southern Hissy Fits on the Square, 109 West College Street. Our friends, our confidants, 109 West College Street, southwestern corner of the square. Go by and see Miss Vicky. All your embroidery, t-shirt, tumblers, whatever else you need, she can hook you up. If she doesn't have it, she can get it for you. Give her a call. Better yet, go by and see her. Tell her you heard about her on Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show. Our winner tonight will receive compliments of Southern Hissy Fits, a Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show custom logoed car tag on trivia time here on Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show. And here's the question: year, make, and model. Make and model of this automobile.
Mm.
And please do not text, if you will. Just please post your answers on the comments. First one to get it correctly will be the winner. This is year, make, and model of this automobile.
That thing didn't have no six cylinder in it, did it, Floyd?
Nah,
It wouldn't pull a six cylinder wouldn't pull that thing off the line.
Man, the fender skirts on this car here as big as some of these compact cars. Now look at them fender
That's what
skirts
I'm
back there.
talking about, Queasel. Lord have
that's right,
mercy.
baby. Look at them hubcaps
That's
on it,
what.
and look
Yeah,
at them headlights on it. Look at
yeah.
that chrome on
That
that
car,
thing.
and that
Look
was
Reckon
at two
what
mirrors,
reckon what that bumper
mirrors up
would
there.
do on one of these newer cars.
It would total it. It would total it
At
out.
yes, sir.
5 miles an hour, it would total it out.
That
Yeah,
All
was
right,
that you.
total it out.
year, make, and model.
Man, that's an awesome ride right there now.
It is not a 59.
Wide rather be now. He missed that one.
Yeah, year, make, and model on it. Mules, you was off on that one, buddy. I throw it up one more time. Year, make, and model on this one. That's a nice vehicle right there. No telling what that sold for at Barrett Jackson or whichever one it was at.
It wasn't walking around money for none of us. I bet you that.
Yeah.
Hey, Floyd,
You know, if I'd have hit the lottery, I'd have bought that car there. If I'd have hit the
did
lottery,
you
but I
know
didn't have it.
anybody that drove one of those, Floyd?
I didn't know nobody drove a car. We didn't have no money down here.
Uh,
You all
not a
Janet,
69 Plymouth. Oh,
oh,
easy there, Hare. You real close, Hare. You're real close.
Mm.
Blondie, all she doing, she just shooting up in the air with all her numbers up here. Jan Calhoun, that's Blondie.
Is that coming from Jan or is that coming from Bear?
I coming from Jan. She don't let Bear get nowhere near her.
Hey.
Oh,
That's a cool car though.
I see it. Hare's real close.
He don't want to have
He
a
got
dozen
enough.
tag. We ain't gonna give
He
her
got
no
enough
tag.
car tags.
Oh,
Uh,
what about
yeah,
LaVon? What she got?
Levon's a little closer, if you will.
Yeah, that's Skip doing all
Speak.
that. LaVon just typing that in. Oh, look at
Oh,
it. Here we go. Teresa.
Jan said that was.
Capo with a U.
And,
Oh,
y'all hitting all around it.
uh-huh.
You're hitting all around it.
Look what I found a while ago. Look at him. You remember
Uh,
that?
oh yeah.
Look at that.
Uh-huh.
Look at that autograph.
Yeah.
on
That's
the
it,
back.
Jeff Tab.
All
Jeff
right.
Tab got it. It's a 59 Plymouth Belvedere.
All right.
Give the tag
Yeah.
to Tab. Give the tag. Tag to
Yeah.
Tab.
Hey, how about we do this, Tab? We'll trade you a tag for a jar
Uh,
of
yeah.
Jib juice. That'd be a good time right there now,
Yeah,
though. You done lost out to Miss Lamar. There you
let's
go.
Yeah, but
That train has done
there
left
ain't
the
but one
station.
problem with that. You gonna trade the tag for the Jeb juice, and me, Charlie, and Floyd gonna see any of the Jeb juice.
yeah, y'all can
Cause
have all
you
of it because number one, I ain't gonna be nowhere where there's heat and gnats anyway, so it ain't gonna do
Well,
me.
look at him, smart mouth. You ain't gonna get no peach cobbler either.
that's right. You out on that too.
Let's let him hear this.
I got out in the briar patch looking for some berries to pick. Couldn't see me my hand in front of my eyes, cause the gnats were so dang thick. So I hollered to my wife, bring me some Jeb juice quick. When I got the Jeb juice spraying and it's working its charm, them gnats said we surrender and headed back to the barn. So I went right back to picking them berries just to make me a pie. Oh, I'm talking about Jeb juice ever since the gnats said bye.
Hey, that's it,
Ah,
baby.
I like that. I like that song. That song got a
Yep.
kick to it.
look at him. I'm gonna kind of ease off the scene here. I got an early morning engagement on the radio at 560 WOOF for the sports folks that might be in the audience tonight, and I got to be out there kind of early. Had a real active week. We appreciate y'all watching. I'll let these three
Hey,
gentlemen.
ho! Before you go, 'cause I mean, you ain't earned your keep yet. Go ahead and do the weather before you leave. I'll move it up.
Excuse me,
Yeah,
excuse me.
you're
Uh,
excused.
for the I'm gonna go with the Marvin forecast. For those of you who have been getting rain, praise the Lord for it. For those of you who are not getting rain, we pray you'll get it. Chances of rain go down for the weekend. Still got a fairly good chance of rain tomorrow. You don't have up there, but it is going to be the scattered showers like we saw today. Things kind of go away rain wise Saturday and Sunday, but Monday and Tuesday, folks, get ready for the heat. It is on. Actually, it's on Sunday too. But we're talking about some areas that around the what we call the Wiregrass tri-state area are going to hit that 100 plus. And you know the heat index is going to be up there too. So be prepared for that. If you work outdoors, make sure you stay well hydrated because you can get in trouble in a hurry. The folks at Kelly Crop Insurance are with us every Thursday night. We appreciate them, and we appreciate what Kelly Crop Insurance and Colquitt does for the farmers in this area. They insure them and keep them going in business. With that, have I earned my money now?
Yeah, you can go now. Yeah.
according to where you according to where your forecast is true or not. Cause
Or that, whoa.
see the day
I did not put that forecast up there. The one right above you on the screen is responsible for that.
yeah,
I
but
just
you the
read
one
what,
read it out.
but I did say he didn't have a chance of rain for tomorrow, and we're gonna have scattered showers. I tried to cover my bases, even though he don't know how to
I hope
copy
you're right.
down the National Weather
Yep.
Service forecast.
Well, when I left work today, I got soaking. I mean, soaking wet. When I got to my house, it looked like the Sahara Desert out here. It ain't rained not near drop.
Well,
Amen,
that's
brother.
the one we need to pray for you and the rain situation
Yep.
on your road out there.
Yeah, cause we ain't got none.
Appreciate
None.
y'all. Take me down.
Thank you, brother.
See you, Tommy.
Take care.
See you, brother.
Hey, we got y'all got me so y'all got me kind of bumfuzzled there with y'all got off on that. I didn't know where to go, but we got to pay one more bill here, Floyd. Well, we got to pay.
Well, let's play the bill. There ain't no big deal, Mama. Don't get all flustered now. Hey, this ain't none of this life threatening. None of this is gonna change the course of our lives at all, Marvin. CUB Seafood, a great place. Closed until July 31st, August 1st. She'll open back up. Closed during the heat of the summer. She says she wants to take a few days off. She's going to do a little bit of work, going to do a little bit of sightseeing, do some things she needs to do. She's taking a few days off, but she will be back August the 1st, which ain't far. It is right around the corner. About a week from now, she'll be back. Y'all go see Ziggy B's if you want you some good, fresh seafood when she gets back. You just be thinking about what you want. Go ahead and make your list up with your shrimp and with your oysters and with your salmon and with your crawfish and with your with whatever you want. Think about what you want. Get a hold of Ziggy B's whenever she goes back up. Have your list ready. She'll be ready to do business with y'all. One of our great sponsors, Ziggy B's Seafood Chocolate Show.
Hey, Floyd. Hey, Marvin got a chance to eat some of them Ziggy B shrimps about Tuesday night. We had a low country boil up to the firehouse. Marvin come up at
I seen
asked him,
y'all. Yeah, I, I pulled through
well,
there
you ought to got out and eat
and
with
I
us.
actually gave. Well, no, not I didn't have no invite.
You always got an invite.
No. That's the first I heard of that. I pulled through the parking lot and I seen one of the fire department walking in, and I give him a book
Yeah, he brung it to me.
that my wife had
Yeah,
about
yeah,
Concord, Georgia. What has transpired during
yeah,
Concord, Georgia, things that have happened.
yeah.
And anyway, I was pulling on out, and I met Marvin coming in the back. He coming in the backside. Marvin coming in the back. He back door
That's
daddy.
him.
That's who Marvin is. Go in the back. I flagged him down. And anyway, we had been looking at some artifacts. Me and the mayor have been looking at some Miller County artifacts and things like that. And I asked Marvin. I said, what you doing? I said, they must be cooking and eating tonight. Yeah. That was it. And
He
then he
didn't
said,
invite you.
I got to go sit there. So I just pulled on out and come on to the house. Marvin went in there. Marvin, I balled to Marvin and commiserating back and forth. And to your
What?
lieutenant there who was walking in that I gave the book to, I
Well,
balled.
if all
Back off now. Back off now, quiz. Now let Floyd go and tell the story. So I come on to the house and I got thinking, I said, yeah, I said, they having some kind of cooking tonight. I said, please, lieutenant. And Marvin failed to invite Floyd to the cookout. I know y'all eat all of it. I know there wasn't one scrap of nothing left. So if I'd had been there, folks would have went hungry. Is what I'm saying. I know that.
well, Marvin needs to tell this story because his cousin was the head chef. Uh, 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 Chef Wells. He had his
I
own
know.
TV show on the cooking channel or the Food Network, and him and Michael Middleton was the chefs. I'm gonna let Marvin explain to you how about Marvin. I guess he's on a diet because he didn't eat much.
No, I ain't on no diet. It was good low country boil, but it was hot. Real hot. When you eat and you bite into a thing of corn and you got to take ice out of your cup and steadily rub it on your lips with chapstick, it's hot. They put instead of 2 tablespoons of the what do you call that gentlemen?
Liquid cowboy, whatever it is.
Anyway, they put the whole bottle flowing.
Woo! I couldn't eat that. It had me all messed up.
Floyd, you ever seen an old mule how he take his lip and you give him an ear of corn? You know how you take his lips and get that corn in there and wrap them lips over that corn?
Mhm.
That was him. He wrapped them lips over that corn. He didn't keep them on that long. Next thing I know, he had a handful of eyes rubbing his mouth. That's
See
right,
if he'd
him.
have eased into it. See what you got to do? You got to ease into your situation. You can't just jump in there. But I know Marvin. I understand Marvin. I understand his he is and everything. But you
I
have to
drank
work.
6 glasses of tea.
Well, he had another preacher up there with him, but was in about the same shape. Reverend Kyles was up there with us. He brought the devotion, and he was still talking. His lips were still doing this here while he was trying to do the devotion. Nobody had a stopped up nose because the whole inside the fire station, when you walked in there, it would have unstopped your nose. They had that. It was good to me, man. They had it loaded up with some pepper and
It
some
was real,
cayenne.
but it would light you up, if you will. Yep. Hey,
It
Well,
was good.
some folks like that stuff. Some folks, I had an uncle like that. He'd make sausage. He'd make his own sausage, and he'd make it so dang hot they couldn't nobody eat it but him. And my mama would say, she'd get so mad. She said, "I just wish you." And I ain't gonna call his name or nothing because he still got some relatives that's still alive. That's still alive. She said, he just make that sausage so hot. She said, youngers can't eat it, the women can't eat it, can't nobody eat his sausage but him. She said, that's the only reason he make it so dang hot like that, because can't nobody eat it but my mama would tell, she chuck it down to the carbs down. My
She tell
mama
it like it was.
tell you the truth. And she was 100% the truth about my
well,
uncle.
here's another man that ain't nothing but the truth right here.
If you're all mixed up about the body that you're in, there's a man down south that'll change you from a rooster to a hen. They call him castrating Carl because that's his trade. It won't take him long when he opens up his blade. He'll slice and dice, and in a minute he'll be done. You'll be a tranny, but you'll never be a granny, and your daddy will never have to call you son. Castrating Carl, the man with a plan. He's from Bascom, where you don't have to ask him, are you a woman or a man? He'll slice and dice, and in a minute he'll be done. You'll be a tranny, but you'll never be a granny, and your daddy will never have to call you son.
Hey, they ain't but one of them.
That right, that song should win a Grammy. That is one of the greatest songs. And that man sang it. I don't know who he is,
Oh,
but I know he is telling the
but
story, ain't
he
it? Carl Crespin down there. Carl Crespin in Bascom, Florida. You got any cows you needed working on? You got any cows you need castrating? You got any cows you need pinning? You got any cows you need rounding up out of the woods? Call Carl Crespin. He's your man. He'll load them cows up for you and haul them to the stockyard and bring you a good check. So y'all check with old Carl down there. He's one of our good friends, great friends, and we love doing business with
Yep.
him.
Hey, and speaking of good friends, he may still be on, he may not. T.C. Berryhill, he's a great friend to Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show. Berryhill Auctioneers worldwide. www.berryhillauctioneers.com. That's him right there, Mr. T.C. Berryhill, proprietor in general and sponsor in exclusivity and perpetuity of Floyd's shenanigans.
Floyd, what?
Shenanigans.
I got sit down. Hey, somebody called us, told us, called, they chewed on mine and your behind one time about filming in a beauty shop or something about our shenanigans. You remember that? The heck, oh, you was filming me getting a daggone haircut. Anyway, it ain't no big deal. We got over it, didn't we, Mark?
Yeah. There he's still there. There he is, loving the show.
Here we go. This is sponsored by Bear Hill Auctioneer. I can't help this. It's just something that keeps speaking to me, if you will, about the men and women over the age of 75. Yeah, I just keep getting inspiration. If you are a woman, if you are a woman over the age of 75, avoid getting a Brazilian waxing procedure because whatever body part that you are waxed is not going to make you look 20 years younger or sexier. When it's all said and done, your body part is actually going to look like a plucked chicken. I'm just visualizing. I'm trying to visualize all that. I'm a 75-year-old woman getting a Brazilian waxing procedure.
Is that different?
Oh
Is
man,
that different from an American waxing procedure?
I don't know. I don't know.
I
But
don't
there's
either.
one down there going into Bainbridge down at the old air base right there, Brazilian. And I never seen nobody in there getting no Brazilian waxing. I reckon he must have had the car hit around behind back there. Here's what. If you are a man or a woman over the age of 75, avoid using the internet to find your soul mate. Your soul mate on the internet. Because your soul mate is probably broke, an alcoholic, and a drug addict, an ex-con, and is a psychopath.
That's that's probably about the
Can
truth.
you imagine a stupid 75-year-old woman or man looking on the internet for your soul mate? The epitome of stupidity is that. Let's see what I got over here. Yeah, impossibility. This is for you men. This is for you men over the age of 75. If you are a man over the age of 75, this is an impossibility that you will ever satisfy a 25-year-old woman with anything other than a new car, a diamond necklace, or a cashier's check. If you are a man over the age of 75, do not wear a wig unless you want people to make fun of you. And this is the impossibility. The impossibility of impossibility. Impossibility that Bill Clinton has ever uttered these words to Hillary. Oh, baby. Oh, do that one more time. Oh, that's a wrap. You want me to repeat that one more time? You want to do? Go ahead and do
Hey,
it, Bernie. I got it.
Queasel, tell them about the holster nine.
Man, the hoax tonight. Listen, I was in there yesterday. I was in there. The guns them folks has got it. If it's a gun, they got it. Any kind you want, long gun, short gun, uh, guns for your self protection, hunting guns. They got it. Hunt season ain't that far away. You think about it. Floyd told you earlier, fitting to be August, or it might have been Charlie told you it's fitting to be August, and so. Bird season will be here for long. You need to go ahead and get your stuff. They got any kind of shotgun you want. They got any kind of shell, any kind of bullets. They got any the largest selection of pistols that you're gonna find anywhere for your self protection. They got all the ammunition you need, and they got people there that can guide you on what you want. So if it's any kind of gun need you have, they got it. Walk next door, and I was in there yesterday, and I say it was a gentleman come in there, and he needed a 2 3/4 inch deep well impact socket, 3/4 drive. Now that is a big socket, and it ain't easy to find. But old Johnny stayed on that computer and got on his phone and he found that man one. And here's what I heard him when he told me. He said, I'll meet you halfway because my customer needs it today. I'll meet you halfway. Call me when you leave. Leaving. That's the kind of service. He drove and found one that one socket, drove halfway, met his parts. The supplier brought the socket back, made the man happy. That's the service you're gonna get at Phillips Auto Parts. Full line of oil filters, air filters, oil, lubricants, hydraulic fluid, anything you need in the way of your farming deal, keeping your car, your truck running, keeping it shiny. They got it. I looked yesterday at all the different types of uh, rabbit pellets they got down there for them Floyd B. Lloyd rabbit pellet grills. Go see them, Johnny and Key. Good people, honest business uh, people. Treat you right. They appreciate your business. They uh, they are a, hardworking couple trying to make it in a small town with a small business, and that's what America is all about. Small towns, small businesses. Go see them right under them two big American flags. You'll be glad you did.
Weasel, take us home.
Well, fellas, it's been good to be back with y'all. I've been gone a couple of weeks, but been good. I had to go on some meetings the week before last week. I had to go down to our resort down there at Yeehaw Junction and check on everything down there, make things all right. While I was down there, I got invited over to Mar-a-Lago, uh, play golf with Donald Trump, and so that really wasn't no fun. I beat him. I beat him bad. I had 100 and something. He didn't have a 60 something. So he really wasn't no competition, not to me. And so, but glad to be back. I missed it. I missed everybody. Y'all don't know what it means to us to know that y'all will let us come in and spend some time with you. We hope we made you smile. We hope we made you laugh a little bit tonight, maybe. That buck dancing contest, that was not no made up story. That happened. So we just want you to know that. And we love y'all. We appreciate what you do. Listen, when you see a veteran, tell them you appreciate them. You appreciate what they did for you because it's because of what they did that we get on this show and act as crazy as we do, and y'all get to act crazy. And it's because of what they do that you know what Sunday morning Marvin's gonna tell you got to go to church. It's because of them that you're gonna get up and go to church Sunday and not have to worry about if somebody's fit to come behind you and shoot you for going to a church in a country that don't allow Christianity. See one of them, thank you. You see a police officer, a state trooper, a sheriff, you see a paramedic, EMT, firefighter, anybody in the public safety, tell them thank you. Tell them you appreciate what they do. Listen, them's the folks that run into what you running away from. Tell them you appreciate it, and it'll make their day. We love y'all. Go ahead there, Charlie. I meant Floyd. Tell them
Hey,
what's
Gwen,
up.
it has. It's been a pleasure tonight. And we come on here with y'all. Y'all are our friends. Everybody's listening to us. We consider y'all our friends and our family. And then in everybody's life, it's an old Allman Brothers song. We all got a mountain to climb. Everybody got a mountain to climb. But I'm gonna tell you something about how I feel about it. I don't think God wants us to dwell on our problems. I don't think God wants us to dwell on how bad things are going in our life. I think what God wants to do, He is instilled in us. He's not instilled in us a spirit of fear, if you will. And when you're dwelling on all your problems and all your heartaches and everything, you are dwelling in fear because you fear the future. You fear the unknown. I don't. That's the way I feel about it. I know God has got control of everything. He's in control. God does not want us to be miserable. Now, there's going to be sometimes in your life that things ain't going to go your way. You are not going to be happy with your circumstances. But let me tell you something. I enjoy coming on here with my friends, good friends that I've got in the world, and y'all chiming in and talking to us. I enjoy this. This brings pleasure to me. This makes me happy. And God wants you to be happy. And as we're doing this tonight, as we do, you know, all of my anxiety and all of my sad feelings, they
Hmm.
disappear. They disappear while we're doing this. And we hope this is one of the reasons we do this. We hope that we cause the same thing for you. Just forget about all that stuff. Forget about all. It's gonna be there tomorrow. I guarantee you, the same old problems are gonna be there tomorrow if you wake up. But just enjoy the moments that you can enjoy, and Christian fellowship, and in fellowship with one another, with people that you love. You better do it, because a lot of people don't have the opportunity to do that, but we do. We love y'all. That's my sermon for tonight now. But we love y'all. We love being with y'all. It's the way I feel about it. Pray for me. Pray for my wife. Pray for our situation. Pray that we'll find solitude and comfort, and that God will be gentle with both of us. That's my prayer. Good night, y'all. Thank y'all for
Hey
watching.
guys, you know we love you. We appreciate you. We also appreciate Shingler Law, Ziggy B's Seafood Market, Sawiga Meat Company, Custom Cattle Services, Castrate Call, Chrisman, The Holstered 9, Phillips Auto Parts, TK's Bar and Grill, Southern Hissy Fits, Bear Hill Auctioneer, Kelly Crop Insurance. Thank y'all. We appreciate your support of our show here on Facebook and YouTube, and we appreciate you, our viewers. Every Thursday night, you're right here with us, and we do not take that for granted. You know what I'm going to tell you? Sunday's coming. Go to church, give the Lord his due, worship him in truth and in spirit this week. Here's what the Bible says this week out of the book of James. Blessed is the one who perseveres under trial, because having stood the test, that person will receive the crown of life that the Lord has promised to those who love him. Keep loving the Lord. Do something good for somebody. Keep praying. Keep trusting in the Lord. Lord willing, and the creek doesn't rise, we're going to be right back here next week. Same place, same time for more Charlie Platt and the Dirt Road Sports Show. But until then, no matter what you do, no matter where you go, no matter who you do it with, and most especially if you plan on getting a Brazilian wax this week, be particular. Love y'all.
See ya.
Good night.